Hello everyone, today we are taking a look at the newly released Venom for Marvel Crisis Protocol, one of the two boxes releasing in January 2020, even though the website still says it was a 2019 release, but hey, whatever. Released alongside Shiri and Okoye for the Wakandan faction, but this is Venom, who I believe is just kind of like a neutral party, because he's an anti-hero. He can sometimes be a goodie, sometimes a baddie, but he's not got any particular affiliation. Unless once they bring out like Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales, they do like a spider faction. Who knows? Either way, we're going to take a look at his box, his card, his rules, do a little bit of an overview, and also maybe in the future do a painting video, even though it'll be very similar to the one I did on Black Panther. Atomic Mass Games just got done revealing the next month's February releases. It's going to be the Asgardians. No specifics as to when. Take a look at his card and whatnot in a second. And that. We are Venom. When disgraced reporter Eddie Brock bonded with the unearthly symbiote, the pair came together to form the terrifying anti-hero Venom. Possessing incredible strength and agility, Venom can also alter his shape at will. The power he uses to create all manner of brutal close combat weaponry. Just as often a foe to the famous web crawler Spider-Man as an uneasy ally, Venom remains committed to his role as the lethal protector, using his fearsome powers to deal swift punishment to any who attempt to bring harm to the innocents. There's something else in here. Oh, yes. Assembly instructions, of course. So Venom is on a 50mm base, I believe. The models are, well, with like two exceptions, Captain Marvel, and I've heard bad things about Shuri. Shuri. But yeah, Captain Marvel for sure is just a pain to put together. This, however, looks pretty simple. The models usually, for the most part, do fit together and are quite fun. And I do like that they always do the credits for who made the model and whatnot as well. So, you do get a choice. Oh, that was secure. A choice of two 50mm bases, depending on which one to do. Standard ones that came with the other 50mm miniatures they do. So that's like one below Hulk size, because I think Hulk is 75mm, MODOK is as well. Let's see if this sculpt, that should be in, looks in focus. The sculpt looks fine to me. Is there any extra gibbles on this one? Like, what is that there? Hang on, let me just... What is that? Oh, it's his fist! What a strange... Like, I don't know if it will be picked up, but right there, that is like the fingers of a fist, like that. Why on earth is that an... Yeah, it goes on that hand. Why on earth bother with that? That is such a strange thing. Like, I thought only Games Workshop did exceptionally questionable, like, extra assembly steps, but the fingers of a fist, when the fist is right there? Weird. Either way, we have his stat card. We've seen him, well, if you watch Atomic Mass Games live streams, you've seen Venom in maybe only two of their battle reports they kind of did on Twitch. He's very tanky in his own way. So they're just generic like spider tokens to use for whatever you like, so I would say they're probably going to do a spider affiliation once some more of the spider people are out. Ghost Spider and whatever Miles Morales calls himself these days. It's 3 extra power tokens, 3 bleed tokens because Venom causes bleed. So he has Lethal Protector, the card. When an enemy character targets an allied character within 3 of an allied Venom, you spend 2 power to play this card. Place Venom within 1 of the allied character and he becomes the target. And you want that because it synergizes with his certain attacks. Oh, and then you have Uneasy Allies, which is him and Spider-Man beating up Carnage. I keep forgetting about Carnage. I'm looking forward to seeing him. During their activation, when Spider-Man and Venom target an enemy character with an attack that's within 2 of the other allied character, both may spend 1 to play this, add 3 dice to the attack roll. Potentially good. As usual, the card art on the Team Tactics cards are very good. So let's take a look at his card. As in focus as I can get it, but also as close as I can get it. That looks quite good. 7 HP on his healthy side, movement small, but that's because he's got a big base. He counts as size 3, threat level 4, 4 physical defense, 2 energy, 3 mystic. His basic attack is sweeping 10 rolls, range 3, 5 attack dice. You get power equal to the damage dealt, and it also gains bleed. Whether it hits or not, because it just says after the attack is resolved. So yeah, he is a bleed machine. Then we are Venom, 3 power, 7 attack dice, 3 range. Physical as well, obviously. After this attack is resolved, this character removes 1 damage from itself for each damage inflicted. So that is important. He has a... Oop, as I hit the camera. He has a self-heal. Then we're on to superpowers. Clintar Rage, which is a 3 cost. Sorry, so I can read it, it has to kind of be here. I know you can't quite see it. If I put it there, I can kind of make it out. Interactive terrain feature or character, size 3 or less, throw it medium. So that's just a super strength chuck that a lot of characters have. Web snare, enemy within 4, pull it medium. That is a stronger version than the one Spider-Man has, because I think he can just pull someone small towards him. So I guess Venom is tougher. That costs 2 power. And then so many snacks, this is the important one, for also 2 power. After an attack against this character is resolved, it may use this superpower. If the attacker is within 3, this character makes an attack against the attacker. This superpower can only be used once per turn. So you can do get attacked, spend 2 on so many snacks, and then do We Are Venom to try and get the damage back. Then he has Symbiotic Instincts. When this character is attacking, the defending character cannot modify their defense dice. That is a very good passive. Because it's a passive, it's free. And he has Wall Crawler. Get the words out. Wall Crawler. Which means you just scamper over stuff. You don't have your range reduced when going over scenery. Now let's see what changes on his wounded side. So he loses 1 HP. I wish they'd highlight differences. They're going to start doing, if powers changed, this was shown on one of the Asgardian cards, on Hell's card I think. They do, well, if there's an additional part of a roll, they do it in bold. But really, if anything changes, I feel they should do it in bold. So hopefully they'll start doing that. His defenses stay the same. We Are Venom and Symbiote Tendrils stay the same. He's still got Symbiotic Instincts. It doesn't look like anything else changes on his wounded side. He just loses 1 max HP. If I'm not seeing a different change, I apologise, but again, they really should highlight these things better. But he is tanky, so that's what, 13 HP in total, plus he has a self-heal. He can take hits for teammates, specifically just so he can counterattack to try and heal the damage. Because We Are Venom is 3 power, but it's 7 physical, and for each damage inflicted it does 1. And the defender can't modify their defense dice. So that would counter a couple of characters at the very least. So anyway, that's what you get in the Venom box. It's a little bit cheaper than the boxes that have 2 characters, by about £10 I think in UK prices. It's the only one I'm interested in the January releases. The Asgardians though in February, I want all of them. Every single one. They look great. Both on the table, just in the quality of the miniatures. So, if you're interested in seeing a painting video on Venom, keeping in mind it'll be very similar to the one I did on Black Panther essentially, let me know in the comments, and I'll certainly try and make that happen. Thank you very much for watching. There will be more battle reports coming soon. It's just I was waiting for Venom, basically, because I want to get him on the table as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Start for now.